Hi Cancer, this is Star. Thank you so much for joining me for your love reading for May 2020. Let's see what we have for you. Okay, we have the Nine of Swords, so not the most positive, but let's see what's going on. So this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everyone, obviously. Whoops, too much here. But if it does resonate with you, then it's your reading. I will actually be doing the finance reading in a separate video for those of you who like to see that. Okay, we have a King of Pentacles. Three of Wands. I feel like there's someone who is maybe an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but somebody who's thinking about you almost obsessively. Nine of Cups in the past. And the Ten of Swords reverse. Let's see. I feel for some of you, there's a lot of worry here with regards to your stability, your material possessions, responsibilities, things like that. All right. Bottom of the deck, we have this Eight of Pentacles. Okay, let's clarify. Let's see what we've got. So this Nine of Swords, a lot of worrying. Yeah, so the Page of Pentacles again in reverse. Magician in reverse. So there's a situation here where there's a lot of anxiety and worry because it's not moving along. Nothing seems to be happening. Three of Swords. So it feels like nothing is going your way, or this could be your partner feeling this way. So there's that Two of Pentacles. I feel like a lot of you have been through heartbreak and you just want to find a situation where you're going to feel safe and secure. But this involves change, and I do feel that you guys are ready to welcome a major change in your life. But things seem to be stuck. Yeah, we have the Princess of Pentacles. A lot of pentacle energy here, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn could be of significance to you. It almost feels like, for some of you, I feel like this is for a lot of single Cancers. It almost feels like you've been through so many difficulties and you want to start off a new cycle, but you don't want to do it alone. You want to do this with someone who can help you, support you. Prince of Swords. Yeah, so really the challenge is to be able to move forward. So there's a sense of anticipation here. You're anticipating the future, but you're still right now worried about the present. You're hoping that the future is going to be a lot better for you. So again, we have the Devil card here twice in the reverse. Whoa. Sorry about that. Princess of Wands reverse. And the King of Pentacles reverse again. Well, actually here he was in the upright. So again, I feel that in the past, or not in the past, like presently, I feel there's some type of like unhealthy, either like an unhealthy attachment or just a feeling of powerlessness. Okay, so if it's not necessarily an attachment, it's a feeling of powerlessness that you see ending, but not right now. And for some reason, this is bringing you a lot of worry and anxiety because of the fact that you cannot move forward. So some of you may be, so like I said, a couple of different scenarios here. It's pretty interesting. Like usually I'll get maybe one or two, but I'm actually getting a couple here. So for single Cancers, I'm feeling, you know, like I said, you have been having sort of a difficult time. And during this time of difficulty and stagnation, where you feel like you're completely stuck, powerless, can't move forward, is now when you're really recognizing that you want someone by your side who you can count on. You know, you want to have that person, your person, by your side to help you through these difficulties. You don't want to go at it alone anymore. Maybe before you were very independent or whatnot, but I do get the sense that that's what you want now. But there is a blockage there to where things are not yet moving forward. But you see yourself getting out of this negative situation that you find yourself in today. Okay, it's like you're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Now, for those of you who are married, excuse me, I see like this strong focus on responsibilities and financial issues and whatnot, and you really wanting to end that. It's like it's too much. It's overwhelming. That's what I'm getting, a sense of overwhelming or being overwhelmed. Okay. Let's see this past energy, the Nine of Cups. Three of Pentacles. Empress reverse. And the Eight of Wands reverse. So in the past, I feel like Cancer, you put a lot of energy and effort into situations, people that you felt made you happy. Hold on, let me move that a little bit. There we go. That you felt made you happy, brought you happiness, but it wasn't. It's the Nine of Cups, right? So it's good. It's good enough, but it's not the Ten of Cups. It's not like your ultimate happiness. But I do feel like you were satisfied at that point with whatever it was. Although, again, the Empress is in the reverse, so it's like work or effort putting into situations, but at the end nothing really came of it, or not, you know what I mean? It was kind of momentary happiness. So that's been the past. Okay, let's see. Something flipped here. Okay, so Prince of Cups reverse. I really feel that for you married couples, Cancers, in marriages, I feel like this quarantine is really putting you to the test, or showing you what you really don't like about this connection. And for you singles, again, I feel that whatever situations you've been putting energy into in the past, now it's not good enough anymore. You want more. I'm getting that for all you Cancers. You want more. The sense of life's too short. You know, like I'm wasting my years here on something that doesn't satisfy me completely. But you know that there's a better future coming. King of Cups. And the Two of Wands. Yeah, so you guys are looking for a change. You want to change course. Whatever course you've been on, whether you're single or committed, you want to change course. It's not, whatever course it is that you have been on is no longer good enough. It's not satisfying you anymore. Maybe you had a Prince of Cups in your life, or maybe you were this Prince of Cups where you were offering love or giving love, or you know, whatever love that you were getting was okay, but you want this King of Cups kind of love. Not just given, but received as well. That's what you want. You want to feel completely secured, loved. Just whatever you were getting in the past is not enough for you anymore. And this is like a realization that you've had. Near future, we have Temperance in reverse. Hangman. So there is going to be a wait, okay? Now I do see that because we see the stagnancy happening here with the Prince of Pentacles in reverse, the Magician in reverse. There is a sense of stagnancy, and like you almost feel powerless. There's nothing I can do to speed this process up, get past this Nine of Swords energy to the Ten of Swords, and then get out of it. Because here is like, that's what you want. Ten of Swords in reverse. You want to be done with all the difficulties and the worry and the stress. And with the Temperance in reverse here in the near future, especially with that Hangman, so we're here in the near future, we're still kind of stuck, not being able to move, not being able to do what we want. And there's a lot of frustration coming out of that. Seven of Cups. A lot of frustration that you know there's more options out there for you, or there's something else out there for you that you may be fantasizing about, idealizing a situation, a person. Queen of Pentacles reverse. But the frustration is that it hasn't been acquired yet. It's not yours yet. Okay, how you see yourself. Two of Pentacles reverse. Seven of Wands, a bit combative. You could be a bit defensive, combative, but it's because of all the change that you want to happen that it may be on hold right now. And a sense of being overwhelmed. I'm focusing here on the water behind this man. So there may be a lot of emotional ups and downs that are making you combative as well. Whoa. Ten of Cups reverse. Yeah, I just see a lot of emotions, emotion overflow, emotional roller coasters. You may be very irritable at this time, so be careful. Okay. Energy around you is the Devil in reverse with the Nine of Swords in reverse. So this is actually positive, because I feel like the negativity around you, Nine of Swords reverse, it is kind of dissipating. There may not really be a need for you to be in that Nine of Swords energy, this worry, this despair type of energy. Maybe you're not sleeping well. There may not be a need for you to be in that energy. Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Six of Wands in reverse. Okay, so I do feel that for some of you in relationships, and you know, like I said, I get the sense that there's quite a few of you here who are stuck at home with someone that you realize maybe you don't see a future with them anymore, but you can't go anywhere at the moment. And I feel like the feelings are mutual. This person recognizes that the connection between the two of you it's just turned toxic. You want something better for yourself. I feel like they want it as well. They don't want to be in this negative environment anymore. And for those of you who are single, I feel like these times of negativity or of you not getting exactly what you want, what you deserve, I feel like those times are over. They're slowly dissipating. You just have to give this some time to really move out of your life. The advice for you is the Four of Pentacles. The universe, you see, let me see. Let me just do another one. Queen of Swords. And the Sun in reverse. Okay. So I'm picking up a bit of a stubborn energy. This could be yours, okay, or it could be partners. But I am feeling like there's a sense here that, oh, things have always been this way. I've always done it this way. I've been single for a long time, or I've been married for a long time. Whatever the case is, you know, for you, however it resonates. But I feel like you may be like stuck in this sort of comfort zone in a way, even though you're not happy in that comfort zone, if that makes sense. And there seems to be a cycle change happening to you, but you have to be willing to see the truth of what you need to cut out of your life. There's something that needs to be cut out, or something that some kind of change that you need to be open to in order for it to happen. I do feel like most of you are open to this change. So again, many different scenarios here. For some of you, it's going to be for, you know, married people who are maybe realizing that this relationship is not for you. Like I said, throughout this quarantine, I feel like a lot of relationships have been tested. And if it's for you, it's for you. If it's not, you're going to see it. It's going to be undeniable. Okay, so the overall outcome is the Ace of Wands. So a new beginning. Yeah, new beginning because you give up on some other situation. So there's definitely the start of a new cycle happening. Look, Five of Cups. Justice, big decision, a big decision. You realize that whatever situation you're in, you're not happy. So if you're single, you're not happy and you don't want to be single anymore. If you're committed, perhaps you're not happy in that relationship and you don't want to be committed anymore. You want a new beginning. That's basically the gist of this situation here. All right. Well, let's I'm going to pull some twin flame messages for you. For those of you who have a partner in your life, we're going to see how they feel about you, what their thoughts are. Pick up on that energy there. Let's see, for Cancer, what is their partner thinking? What are their thoughts? Oh. We have your intensity frightens and allures me all at the same time. That's weird. It's not focusing. Oh, there we go. I think I saw one other that was flipped. We'll see if there it is. I'm not the same person that you remember. So yeah, somebody, I just feel like you guys have evolved. You know, those of you, this is obviously going to be for people who have somebody in their life, this part of the reading. So yeah, you, maybe both of you have changed. Somebody has outgrown. So even though whatever attracted you to that person, or whatever that person was attracted to in you, it may scare them now. Maybe it's too much. Maybe it's too intense. Whatever it is, it's like you've outgrown each other. I should have been more honest with you about how I was feeling at the time. So there were things that were left unsaid. You know, somebody was feeling a certain kind of way and they just weren't really being that forthcoming. They were just burying their feelings until they couldn't anymore. My mind and heart always comes back to you. Many. Okay. You've been in my dreams. Your intensity frightens and allures me at the same time, and we have here engagement ring, engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. So I get the sense that this connection, for those of you who are in a partnership, I feel like this connection has been very formalized, or there's been a sense here that it was very traditional, or there was like a lot of restrictions. I'm seeing like rules and restrictions around this connection, and you may be, or they may see you as someone who is very traditional, you know, and follows the rules by the book. And so even though that attracted them to you in the beginning, they wanted that, or they thought they did, they felt very constricted within that type of relationship, and maybe they just realized that that is not for them. Doesn't mean they don't love you. I do get the sense that they have a lot of feelings, a lot of love for you, but you know, some people are just not meant to have monogamous relationships, and they find people that they love, and they kind of force themselves into those types of relationships because that's what's acceptable in society, and then it doesn't work out because you have to know yourself. And I don't feel like it's you in this case. I feel like it's the other person. I'm not the same person that you remember. We have cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Yeah, this person has definitely changed. They're looking back at their life and they realize they're just not the same person. I should have been more honest with you about how I was feeling at the time. We have clock, need time, takes time, in time, cycles, time to heal and progress. So this person had a hard time telling you that, you know, maybe their outlook of life has changed, their desires have changed. They thought that maybe they were going through some kind of stage in life where it would just pass, and it hasn't. They just realized that they're a different person now. My mind and heart always comes back to you. We have camera, reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, make memories. So it always comes back to you. It goes back to the good times that you shared, the love, you know, when the relationship started. There was a lot of love there, but you can't deny that maybe they've changed, maybe you've changed, you both changed, and now you're maybe different people who are no longer compatible. You've been in my dreams. 2 cards we got. wedding rings, union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. And we have sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. I feel like this person, I'm getting there's a lot of guilt associated with these feelings. It's like they feel like they had it all. They have everything that they thought they wanted in you. It's just that they've changed and what they want is now different. And this could be vice versa, but that's what I'm picking up on. So they're very stuck on the vows, the promises, all of that. There's a lot of focus on, you know, the commitments that were made, which is good because it shows they have some sort of integrity. But at the same time, they want to take off those rose-colored glasses and face the facts that they have changed and their desires are now different. Okay, well, that's what I have for you for love for the month of May, Cancer. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. And again, the finance and career readings will be in separate videos, so check those out if you're interested. And I'll see you here again in June. Bye, guys.